Today we're going to look at the area of a triangle if I know all three sides, okay, so side, side, side. And I'm going to just give you the formula that to find what the area is. The proof of it's in your book if you're really interested in looking at what the proof of it is. It's quite involved. So if I had a triangle, there's the three sides, A, B, and C. So those are the three things I know. I know nothing about the angles. I could use the law of cosines to find an angle and then use what we talked about yesterday in the area of side angle side. But there's a faster way of doing it, and that's using the formula that was developed by a man. He was an engineer, a mathematician, a physics person, almost 2,000 years ago. And his name was Hero of Alexander. The formula is written like this. It's pronounced Hero's formula. So what you do is you find a value S that's called the semi-perimeter of the circle or of the triangle. And what you do is S is just equal to the sum of the three sides and then divide it by 2. Once you have that, the area then is given by this formula. It's that value, and it's the difference between that value and each of the sides. S minus A, S minus B, and S minus C. So there's Hero's formula right there. And that's what we're going to use to find the area of a triangle when we know side, side, side. So let's just look at an example. Let's say I had a triangle, and I'll just be different. I'll label it ABC here like this. And let's say that this side was 15, this side was 12, and this side was 11. So then I find the semi-perimeter. I find S. It's 1/2, and I add up the sides. So I take my calculator, and I go 0.5, 1/2 times, let's see, I guess I should just use parentheses, 15 plus 12 plus 11. And I get 19. So S is going to equal 19. And again, if these have units, if they're inches or feet, then I would go ahead and I'd use those. Now what I do is I use the formula up here. Area then is going to be the square root of 19 times 19 minus 15 times 19 minus 12 times 19 minus 11. And then it's a matter of just taking your calculator and working that out. You could enter it just like that. We could also simplify it a little bit to know that A is equal to the square root of 19 times 4 times 7 times 8. And then you just take your calculator and you just go the square root of 19 times 4 times 7 times 8. And I get 65.2. So the area is 65.2 square units. And again, if those were inches or centimeters, this would be square inches or square centimeters. So we can just put square units. And that would be the area of that triangle.